Hello, Hans here. Coping and thriving in your personal and business life hinges on resilience. Maybe you didn't know that there are different aspects to resilience and that there are neat ways to discover them and make them a part of your inner life and your repertoire of skills. One such way is stalking your reactive habits and transform them into assets. Let me show you how exciting this can be and really adventurous. Take the man who couldn't stop upsetting his colleagues. He came into my office complaining that he couldn't stop rubbing his colleagues at work the wrong way time and again by his biting remarks and upsetting comments. He explained he worked in the marketing department of an IT company and he wasn't too happy about his job because it was so boring. Then one day, one member of his team had had enough of his inane behavior and she told him what a total jerk he was. And as he told me, he'd heard this critique one time too many. He wanted to know why he was doing this and, more importantly, what he could do about it. To find out, I did his natal chart to explore the energy patterns underlying this behavior. And there I saw he had a very quick, intuitive mind that needed lots of stimulation not to feel bored. No wonder that whenever he was faced with routine meetings and boring team discussions, that he would get upset and then shock and challenge his teammates with extreme comments and inane jokes. When I pointed this out to him, he agreed. And I explained that he had never developed and refined that part of him. And when I suggested he would do so, he confessed it had never occurred to him that he could change this side of him. Such a response is a telltale sign that, at least for that part of him, he was operating from a reactive mindset. And it was the discovery he needed. Now I could suggest he practice mindfulness so that he could feel this urge to shake things up rising inside of him before it was too late and had no longer control over it. Then I let him practice in our sessions together to recall those moments and then pause and reflect if he really wanted to make a biting remark. And once he was capable of catching himself feeling this urge anytime it occurred, I told him we had to find another use for it. But what else can I do with it? He asked. And I said he needed to realize that his biting remarks were basically a disguise for a very original talent he had. Original. And he had never taken serious and worked it out. The Uranus and Mercury pattern in his natal chart indicated this. What ideas? He asked. And I said, listen, I don't have the exact answers to that because the problem with originality is that you are the original guy here and only you can come up with the proper answer, not me. In the following weeks, by experimenting with this newly discovered aspect of himself, he was able to create a new communication system for his company, which was very well received. But more importantly, he was transforming a dysfunctional habit by rewriting a piece of his inner programming and getting a taste of what it's like to operate from a more resilient mindset that allowed him to improve his contributions to his team. And once he got this taste, he began to look for other habits he needed to work at changing to satisfy his need for a more exciting work life. See you next time.